What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video, and I already know you guys have been asking me over and over what's up with my portfolio for the week and what's going on with the stock market. What are my moves for this week? Let's just jump right into this. So let's go over to the Hood app right here. We're gonna go over to Robinhood, and guys, this week has been another bad week. So this week we lost $11,728. We're down 15% for the week, but things even look worse for the month. So check this out for the month. We're down 32,000. We're actually not down as much as we were. I checked yesterday and I was down to like $37,000 or something for the week. It's been a rocky week. It has been a rocky week. But guys, just thought I would just talk about this. Thought I would talk about some of the moves, some of the plays that I bought into, talk about some of the stocks that I sold off, and let's just jump right into this. So now, if you guys don't know, Tesla is really the stock that pulls the most weight in this account right now. Tesla. Now, when I originally bought my 18 shares of Tesla, right? Tesla was about, I don't know, maybe it was about 50%, 40% of my account. And then when Tesla started to like just shoot up like crazy, like a year and a half ago, what happened was Tesla was going up so fast that whenever I would go to add money, it didn't even make a difference. Like, Tesla was like 70% of my account, and then 80% of my account, and then 90% of my account. And I was adding money like I was like adding like maybe $2,000 a month, which wasn't doing anything because Tesla was going up like $2,000 a week. So, adding $2,000 a month is like nothing. So I ended up getting to the point where like, look, I don't want this to be a Tesla account. Like, I don't want to go to my, portfolio and, my Robinhood account, and whatever Tesla does is just going to be my Robinhood account. So what I started to do was I started to use margin, and I started to, borrow a little bit of margin to buy other stocks. So that way it wouldn't, like, Tesla wouldn't be the largest stock in that portfolio. Now, the only downside about doing that is if Tesla ever goes down, I'm going to have to sell those other shares, which is not so bad, especially if you're in the money on those other shares. But the only problem is, like I say, it went up so fast, and I didn't want to sell Tesla, because that's one way you balance your portfolio. If you have 3 stocks, right? And, each stock is 33% of portfolio, 33. Well, if one of those stocks goes up, 3x in a short amount of time, well, you're going to have to sell off that stock to balance the portfolio, or you're going to have to add a lot more money to balance the portfolio. So I didn't want to sell off Tesla because I just didn't want to sell off Tesla. So to balance the portfolio, I was just, borrowing money, and I actually, did pretty good on that for the most part. It wasn't a total bad thing, but Tesla has been sagging. And I remember I was making shorts on Tesla, and I was talking about this right here for the 3-month chart. We are red for the 3-month chart in Tesla now. We have officially crossed that mark. So for the past 3 months, we are downtrending in Tesla, and this is what I predicted. I predicted this about a month ago, 2 months ago, because like I say, this stock just can't go up forever. And it is just dropping like a rock right now when you look at it on the 1-year chart. So that's Tesla. I haven't sold any Tesla, haven't bought any more Tesla. Last time I bought Tesla was I think it was around like $450. It wasn't in this account, it was in another account. But that's the last time I bought Tesla. Not looking to buy any more, but I am thinking that Tesla is going to continue to go down. That's just my guess. That's just my thought. It's going to go down in the short term. But don't forget, guys, if you're holding Tesla for the long term, if you're a long-term Tesla shareholder, don't forget, Tesla has, $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin continues to go up in value, Tesla will make money off of the Bitcoin that they just hold. If Bitcoin keeps going up in value. And also, don't forget, by Tesla now accepting Bitcoin as payment, this means that people can go out and buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, which is pretty cool, because that means that Tesla will have even more Bitcoin in the future. They're going to be collecting Bitcoin, from payments. And who knows, they may just go out and say, hey, we're going to buy another, $4 billion worth of Bitcoin. Or we're going to buy $3 billion, $2 billion. We're going to buy whatever worth of Bitcoin. You just never know. They may want to diversify their balance sheet. So that's Tesla. Enough talk about Tesla. Blink Charging, still holding that one. Dropbox, I actually sold 150 shares of Dropbox. I think if anybody out there who has been holding Dropbox for any time, I think you guys can relate with what I'm going through. Just Dropbox right now, it looks like a very, very safe stock because it's not overhyped. It's Robinhood is not showing me the PE ratio, but I would imagine the PE ratio is not too crazy. I would think that Dropbox is just a sleeping giant, but it, like I say, like if you've been holding Dropbox for the past 6 months or so, Dropbox really hasn't did anything. But there's a lot of people out there bullish on Dropbox. So I sold 150 shares out of Dropbox. So I had 300 and now, I'm down to 150. We'll see where it goes. I think next week, this is just my guess. I could be totally wrong. But I believe next week the market is going to downtrend. And the reason why I think the market is going to downtrend is because, think about this, guys. Like for real talk right now. Let's think about this. We get the first round of stimulus and the stock market rallies, right? And then a few months go by and then the stock market kind of stops rallying as much. And then the second round of stimulus comes out, right? And what happens when the second round of stimulus comes out? Everything just goes up. It's great, right? Amazing. Cool. Yes. Fun in the shade with a glass of lemonade, right? But when this third stimulus rolls out, do you guys think that it's just going to go up again? Because when does this stop? Okay. Are we just going to constantly keep doing stimuluses forever? And that's just going to keep making the stock market go up? Is that what we're going to do? Like, is that what we're going to do now? That's why I'm thinking maybe the market won't just shoot up just because we just got this new stimulus pass. Maybe it won't shoot up. Maybe it'll still shoot down. But anyway, guys, don't take my advice for that. Who knows? Maybe the market goes up next week. Maybe the market goes down. But I'm just thinking, like, if it goes up the third time because of the stimulus, so that means there's going to be a fourth stimulus, and then there's probably going to fifth, sixth, seventh. So is this just the new version of universal basic income? Is it just going to be stimulus every once in a while? Because they already know as soon as those checks hit the streets, those checks are going to end up in the stock market. Those checks are going to end up in corporations. And, it's just like a cycle. They're just going to be waiting on the next big check. So I have to wait out on that one. Let's go down to Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat. Ooh, I sold quite a bit of shares of Beyond Meat. I only have 7 left. And, I don't know why it says my average price is 157. I think my average price is around 125. Next, we have Real. I sold out of the Real, guys. This is one I sold out at like $27, and I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines for this one. Real, it's kind of one of those stocks that, of course, I don't think the Real is gonna 10x. It could 10x, but I'm not expecting Real to 10x. But the potential I do see in Real is definitely it could be maybe a 3x or a 5x stock. But it's not like they're like really doing things to like change the world. It's not like they're coming out with improving battery technology. It's just like a shopping app. Let's keep going down. Let's talk about some of the stocks that I did buy and why. So this is Latch. This is the ticker for Latch. Latch is another company that I've been talking about quite a bit. This company specializes in locks for apartment buildings, and it's like digitalized. I'm really, really bullish on Latch, and I did buy some more shares of Latch. I just kept averaging down. Like when the price would go down, I would just like buy another 100 shares or buy 50 shares, and I've been averaging down on Latch. And the thing about Latch, it's a SPAC, and SPACs, they don't usually drop lower than like $10.50 to $10. However, you may see a SPAC drop below that sometimes, and that because that could means maybe a lot of people getting margin calls or something like that. But for the most part, SPACs don't go below that price. So for me to like hold Beyond Meat at $150, I know Beyond Meat can fall quite a bit. Now I'm bullish on Beyond Meat in the long term, and I sold Beyond Meat in the Robinhood account. I didn't sell all my Beyond Meat in other accounts, but a stock like this, I see a little bit more potential in this one because even if the market continues to fall, like I sort of got a little floor. It's not going to go too much lower, and there's a lot of investors looking at these stocks too, and they're like, yo, this looks pretty safe because it's not going to really go below $10. So this is another one I jumped on. This is more latch. This special acquisition hasn't went through yet, so that's why it still says this TSIA on here. And then here's another SPAC that I jumped into. This is Matterport, the SPAC from Matterport, and people we've talked about Matterport in a lot of my live streams on my other channel, on my main channel. We've talked about Matterport quite a bit, and I'm super bullish on Matterport because I think that technology is just mind blowing. I would love to have 1,000 shares of Matterport and 1,000 shares of Latch. But as of now, I'm just gonna sort of sit on the sidelines for a little bit. CRISPR, I sold out CRISPR just to take money out of CRISPR. I had nice profits in CRISPR. I think I sold out at like 130 or something. So CRISPR, I got rid of that one. And I have a lot of singles down here. You guys may notice that. Oh wow, the news break. That doesn't look too good for Boeing 737 Max. Whoa, that does not look too good for Boeing 37 Max. Yeah, we may see Boeing on sale next week. I'm actually filming this on Saturday. I'm gonna get this video out as soon as I get this one going. But yeah, there's a lot of singles down here, and there's a lot of singles because there's a lot of stocks I just want to keep my eyes on. And there's no better way to keep my eyes on it than to like own one share. And then I go to Robinhood app and check all the time, and I just see it down here. There's a lot of these I'm looking at. Like IDnomics is one I'm looking at. It just looks more and more attractive from this past month. It's down 33% for the month. And it was what, $5.05 here. It just went down. So IDnomics is looking like a deal. And Sundial is another one that is, it's looking like a freaking deal, yo. This one is looking like a deal. But then at the same time, I don't really want to invest in Sundial because I don't know if you guys have noticed that there's another stock that I've been really geeking up on. Now, guys, we're over in the Charles Schwab app, and there is another stock I've been purchasing. I know a lot of people have been wondering, what are some of your marijuana stocks, and what are some of the other stocks you're investing in? So this is my Schwab account. This is the first time I ever showed the Schwab account, but these are some of my holdings in the Schwab account, and I've been very, very bullish on GGTTF, and I'm sitting on 10,000 shares right now, and I see some potential in this one because this is another medical marijuana play. Or no, not necessarily a medical marijuana play. This is a MJ play here, and super bullish on this one. And I'm actually kind of up on this one. I'm up about 24%. I have an average cost of 62 cents. A lot of these, some of these I'm up, some of these I'm not up on. But yeah, these are some of the holdings from the Schwab account. And this week, GGTTF was like the only stock in my portfolio that was up every day this week, which was pretty freaking amazing because there was so many red days in the market this week, and it was just nice to have one winner, like just one stock that I can just hold on to, and it's looking good. And like all this week, this one has been a really, really good stock. Now, definitely it opened, it opened negative a couple of days, but throughout the day it rebounded, and really, really glad to be holding on to this one. But yeah, those are some of the stocks in the Schwab account. And yeah, guys, this past week has been a crazy week in the markets. It has been a crazy week in the markets. And I made a video on this channel, and I warned people about this. About jumping in some of these, these penny stocks, these casino stocks, these stocks that go ooh, and they go down, and they go up, and they go down. I warned people about that. And it was just like soon after I made that video, things got bad. Things got really, really bad. I watched Tesla, fall from the 800s way down to the, what is it now, in the 500s or something. So anyway, guys, just wanted to make a quick video, talking about this week, talking about some of my plays, talking about some of the things I bought. Anyway, guys, I just want y'all to hang in there. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and who knows when this volatility is going to end. It could end next week, or it could end next month. We'll have to see. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out. Yo.